According to the sources, calls were made late last night after 11 p.m. to ministers who will be taking the oath today. So far, only 4 ministers, along with Chief Minister Omar Abdullah, are expected to be sworn in. Meanwhile, talks are ongoing with independents and Congress regarding their participation in the cabinet. In a major news break coming in this morning from J&K, sources say that calls were made late night after 11 p.m. to ministers who will be taking part in the oath ceremony today in J&K. So far, we have information that only 4 ministers along with CM Omar Abdullah are expected to be sworn in. Viewers, at this point, I'd like to bring in my colleague Gursimran, who's joining us live from Jammu. Gursimran, could you help us understand what is the timeline of the swearing-in ceremony, and are there any further confirmations on who all might be part of it today?
Priyanka, what we are picking up from the sources in the national conference that since the time is already in the public domain, it will be 11:30 as the invitation has been floated by the Raj Bhavan in Jammu and Kashmir. It is believed that only 4 netas from the national conference will be taking oath as the ministers, 4 MLAs and the Omar Abdullah. So total of 5 is what we are expecting, because some of the leaders we have spoken to all had a message regarding the cabinet expansion. They have given a hint that it will be a total of 5 people. Omar Abdullah plus 4 ministers from the national conference. One name that is being confirmed to us is of Surinder Chaudhary, who has defeated the BJP state president Ravindra Raina by a thumping margin of over 7,000 votes, and now he is being inducted into the cabinet in Jammu and Kashmir. We are being told that there have been negotiations that have failed, at least with the Congress party, that has decided not to be part of the cabinet and will stay outside. It was the update that has taken place late last night at 11:30. These were the negotiations that were taking place. But to utter surprise is that the no independent for now is being inducted into the Omar's cabinet. That is really very surprising, because Omar Abdullah has been holding the negotiations with the independents. Even yesterday, at a point of time, we were told that Dr. Rameshwar and Satish Sharma are confirmed to be in the cabinet. But late last night, all of a sudden, things have changed dramatically. And now we are being told that no independent is going to be part of the cabinet, at least for now. But still, we are 4.5 hours to go for the cabinet expansion, and it is highly likely that the negotiations will take place with the Congress party, because what the NC is saying, that the Congress has less number of seats, so they cannot be accommodated in more than one cabinet berth. But the Congress party is saying that when Farooq Abdullah was the union minister, even then it was the same scenario. Farooq did not brought more than 50 MPs from Jammu and Kashmir for the Congress party. But even then he was given the cabinet berth in the central portfolio. Reason being that the alliance dharma needs to be followed. So it has to be seen how things pan out from here. But at least for now, it is only the 4 cabinet ministers plus Omar Abdullah taking oaths today. As of now, as the negotiations have taken place late last night, have at least not reached some point where the alliance partners can be accommodated in the cabinet. So not a full cabinet expansion taking place for Omar Abdullah, but 1 Omar Abdullah plus 4 cabinet ministers for now. Priyanka.
Thank you, Gursimran, for those details coming in regarding the J&K's assembly swearing-in ceremony scheduled for later today.